Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad AFIF bin HALIM. My matrix number is 1006. Today, I want to make a demonstration for practical exercise 1, scaling network. Okay. The objective for this practical exercise 1 is for the part 1, design and build the network. Part 2, configure the basic configuration. Part 3, configure VTP and DTP. Part 4, configure switching protocol. And lastly, part 5, test the configuration. Okay. So the required resource is 3 switches and 3 workstation uh, and Ethernet cables. Okay. So for the part 1, design and build the network. Okay. So this is my network design. Uh, I have 3 switches and 3 PC. So I use switch 2960 and PC lah. Okay, so this is for the logical network, and then this is the physical design. Okay, so this is switch 1. The destination is to PC1, and then switch 3 and the destination to PC3, and switch 2 and the destination is to PC2. Okay, so uh, and then this is my addressing table. Okay, I have switch 1, switch 2 and switch 3, and then PC1, PC2 and PC3. So I assign interface VLAN 99 and the IP address in VLAN 99 and the subnet mask in switch 1, switch 2 and switch 3. Okay, for the PC1, 2 and 3, I assign this IP address and the subnet mask. Okay. And then I add VLAN 10 and name it as red, and then VLAN 20 and name as yellow, VLAN 30 name as green, and VLAN 99 name as management. Okay. So for the part 2, configure the basic configuration. So right now I will enter my switch 1. Okay. So here as we can see, I already configure MOTD banner. Then I need to enter password. Same for the enable. I need to enter the password to enter the privilege mode. Okay. So right now I already entered the privilege mode. Okay. So for the part 3, configure VTP and DTP. Okay. So for the DTP, I will show interface trunk. Okay. Here we can see for switch 1 at port fast Ethernet 01, I set it as DTP, dynamically desirable. Okay, the mode is desirable, and then the status is trunking and native VLAN 1. For the F02, the mode is on and the status is trunking. Okay, and then for the switch 2, so interface trunk. Okay, this is for switch 2. Fast Ethernet 01 mode is auto and the status is trunking, native VLAN 1. And same as F03 mode is on and the status is trunking, native VLAN 1. Okay. Now we go to R3, R3 sorry, switch 3. Okay, enable, then show interface trunk. Okay. So for switch 3, mode is on and the status is trunking. Okay, now I will show VTP. So for the VTP, I set my switch 2 as server. So now I will show VTP status. Okay. Third, the BTP version running is 2 and the domain name is CCNA. Okay. For the switch to operating mode, I set as server and the number of existing VLAN is 9 and the configuration revision is 8. Okay. Then after that, we go to switch 1 and show BTP status. Okay. For switch 1, the version running is 2 as well, and then the domain name is CCNA, and the operating mode I set as client. Okay, so the number of existing VLAN may be same as switch 2 because when we configure at the server, the client will follow. So the number of existing VLAN will be 9 and configuration revision will be 8. Okay. And then for the R3, I set the operating mode as transparent. Okay, the number of existing VLAN is 9 and the configuration revision is 0 because the transparent will not be affected by switch 2. Okay, so the configuration revision will be 0. And the domain name same CCNA. Okay. Next, we go to the part 4, configure switching protocol. Okay, so now I will show VLAN brief. Okay, so at the switch 1, I assign the VLAN 10 rate at interface fast Ethernet 05. Okay, here. So I already assigned IP address. I will show IP interface. Okay. So for the switch 1, I assign VLAN 99 and the IP address is 10.235.2.10/26 according to the addressing table. Okay. And then for the switch 2, show VLAN. Okay. For the switch 2, I assign VLAN 20 name as yellow at the fast Ethernet 06. Then I will show IP interface. Okay. So here I assign VLAN 99 as well, and the IP address is 10.235.2.20/26. And for the R3, show VLAN brief. Okay, so for the R3, I assign VLAN 30 name as green at the fast Ethernet 0/7. Okay, and I will show IP. Okay, so for the switch 3, I also assign VLAN 99 and for the IP address is 10.235.2.30/26. Okay, next we go to test the configuration. Okay, so we already see the basic configuration is configured correctly and the BTP and DTP already been established. Okay, as I show BTP status. Okay, as we can see here, I already established the BTP same as S2 and S3. Okay, and then switching protocol is configured correctly. Okay. So this is for the rubric. Okay. I think that's it for demonstration for practical exercise 1. Thank you.